Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Okay, we got XAU here. That's the daily. Succumbed to some selling pressure, as you can see. The wave count is still enabling the possibility of treating this as a 1-2. I think that the issue here will be resolved fairly soon, in the next few days. If we do continue lower, even if it doesn't break the floor here immediately, it'll raise the prospects, of course, of further pressure being applied in the next a few weeks, and this is going to go, and we might go much lower. Okay, in the case of this chart, I think we really need to see an effort and an ability of the market here to sit above this red line. If that happens, yes, we can start talking about a possible comeback and possibly surprise comeback. But right now, I think the odds are with the bears. This is still looking like a buried, if you like, a buried market in a downtrend. Yeah, it's been going on for months. Don't lose sight of the fact that this is daily, and this is the spacing here stands for 1 month. So with all the ups and downs, we are still looking down, definitely. Now here's gold. That's the 60 minutes of gold. If we work with B, you remember that B that was paving the way for a sharp C down. If we work with the idea that the B ended here, that could yield a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that could be a 1, 2, and that's possibly that could be an A, B, and that could be possibly a C. Okay. All this interpretation is possible. It's not high confidence. As I told you, we are waiting for Mr. Market to confirm that. However, if Mr. Market is going to lift gold to the extent of sitting at around 1915, 1920, then we definitely have to start looking at a different interpretation. Maybe indeed we have an important bottom here. Yes, and things could get underway on the upside fairly quickly. Yes, so I think the next few trading days could be absolutely critical here. We do have a big gap here. We do have, as we know, the good correlation of the precious metals with the action of the euro, and the euro is taking it on the chin now. The euro is looking very weak, the pound is looking very weak, the DX is rising. Yes, so these elements are playing against the likelihood that we will see a sharp advance here. We have to be patient. It will not take many days to sort this out. Mr. Market is not going to leave us without news. Now, this is silver, spot silver. That's the 60 minutes. That is 1, 2. That is a 3. This is still a tenable wave count, fourth wave. Yes, still possible. Once it runs above 2240, which is right here, the bottom of my presumed first wave, we have to start preparing for modification of the wave count, or maybe an entire change that will see silver coming back sharply. Okay, I don't see that at this point. That's all I can tell you. There could be a situation that silver and gold will diverge from the action that we are seeing in the forex market. Of course, it can come about. There is no doubt about it. There is no obligation. There is no contractual obligation or something. It can definitely happen. The euro and the pound can crash, the dollar will soar, and gold and silver will soar at the same time. Yes, these things happened in the past. But right now, when we look at the structure, we have no argument against this wave count. This is still possible. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it is possible that something escaped me here. I'm going to show you this. That I pegged the end of the B here. It is possible, in fact, that it ended here. What that would do, that would open the gate for silver to pop its head for maybe a day or two above 22.50, but it's not going to be long lasting. What will happen, pay attention, if that's the end of the B, that could actually be 1. So what you see here is a 2. You understand? It will pop its head, it might even stretch its corrective rally towards 23, but as I said, it's not going to be long lasting, and within a day or two it's going to succumb to selling pressure and it'll come back, break the floor. If that happens, then this is the right wave count. That's a 1, 2, and the B ended here. As we are looking at the chart right now, I think we have to continue to work with the assumption that the B indeed ended here, and we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Some could argue that we are in a 1, 2, 1, 2, which is even worse, yeah, much more bearish. It's not very likely. Do you know why? Because the time scale of this corrective price action is longer than the time scale of the corrective action here. So that's not very likely. This wave count will not stand just in terms of the proportion. Okay. The website, the homepage, it's right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here. It takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year, but you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. There I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium. So if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you great trading week. Bye now.